Hello. So this is my cat Richard. Richard Parker is her name. And this is my garden. Now, from this big tall plant here, do you know what fruit we get from it? We get bananas. Can you imagine? Now in Britain, it's a little bit cold to have bananas grow, but my dad's managed to grow some. And this is my garden here. So many different colored flowers. Isn't it beautiful? Let's see what else we can find. Have a walk down here. I think this garden's a little bit messy. I don't know what you think. Let's see what else we can find. Oh, and there's some more banana plants. And now this is a palm tree. Wow, isn't that cool? Now here we are, guys. This is my town in England. I like England, but it's very different to Beijing because Beijing is a lot bigger. My town's only small. And did you know that England is very small too? In fact, China is 20 times bigger. So you'd need to have 20 Englands to be the same size as China. Can you imagine that? Now here is the park by my house. Here we are, and my town is called Dawlish. Let's have a look. Here is the park. I can see some people relaxing by the river. I can see lots of trees. I can see some beautiful green grass. But today is a little bit cloudy. Oh no. Wow, look at the river. Sometimes we can see ducks and swans on the river. Let's see if we can find some. So here's the play park. And what do we have here? This big building is actually a hospital. And who works in a hospital? Doctors and nurses. They work in a hospital to make us feel better. Now let's see. Oh, there's a woman with her dog. But let's see if we can see anything on the river. I like how people's houses are right next to the river. Isn't that so cool? Now, just like in Beijing, my town has some really old buildings. Can you see this building here, the pink one? It's very, very old. I think we should go to the beach. Now, my hometown is very famous in England because we have swans, which are black. Now, swans are usually a white colour, but these swans, as you can see, are black and red. But actually, I've seen black swans in China too. So maybe it's not so special after all. My hometown has lots of different birds. This is a dove or a pigeon. And here are some sleeping birds inside here. Maybe you can't see so well, but here they are. Can you say hello, birds? Hello. Now, I think we can see some baby birds. Me and Mr. Pigeon are gonna have a look to see if we can find some baby birds in here. Let's have a look. Oh my word, look. Here they are. The babies. The babies need to stay in here. Hello. They stay in here so they can stay warm and so that we can look after them. Wow, so more babies in here too. Can you say hello, babies? Okay, we're nearly at the beach now. But let me show you something so cool. Now, can you see this flag? This is the flag of my country, of the United Kingdom. Now, China's flag is yellow and red and has stars. But my flag is red, white and blue, and it's stripy. It's so cool. Now all these houses are right by the beach, and actually my friend lives in this red house. So sometimes I go over and say hello to my friend. Now, wow, look, we've made it to the beach. I can see the sea. I can see the sand. I can even see some boats. Wow, that's so cool. Now, my hometown is very special because we have the railway right by the beach. They are next to each other. So trains will come riding across here and you can see the sea from the train. These railway is actually very old, maybe over 150 years old. So that what make my hometown very special. So we have some different types of boats here. These are some small boats, which I think you use to take yourself out into some bigger boats, which I like. I think this boat is very pretty. How about you? Dawlish is known for having this type of stone, this red coloured stone. In this part of the world we have this red stone and it really crumbles away, so I can rub it, look, and look, it goes away. It's called sandstone or something like that. But here we are, we can get onto the wall. Wow! And look, we can see all the rocks and it has so much seaweed. I think it's very beautiful. Now let's walk out to the edge of here. We can see the beach. Now, in Beijing and China, it's summer. In England, it is summer too. Usually, summer is very hot. It's a very hot season. But the thing with England is that it's not always very sunny. Today is actually a little cold, but I bet in Beijing it's very, very hot. What is the weather today? Can you tell me? I love my hometown. And even though I'm sad to be away, it's been very, very nice to come home and see the place that I left. Now here we are down in the rock pools at the beach. I've been to quite a few beaches, but there aren't many that look like this. Here we have the rock we were talking about earlier. And look what we can see. There's so much wildlife here. So I can see a sea snail. I'm gonna pick him up. And he's got a shell. Wow. A sea snail there, so many. I don't even know what this one's called, but it's so slimy and squidgy. This is called seaweed. And there's lots of different coloured seaweed. So we have a long brown one, and we have smaller green ones, and there is so much. Look at it all. And all the different barnacles and shells. Now, if you're really quick, you can pull off some of these shells. But when you touch them, they get a little bit scared. But we can try. Ooh, didn't get that one. Let's try this one here. How about one more? No. They're too quick, zookeepers. They're too quick for me. But over here, maybe we can see some fish or crabs in the rock pool. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can find them. Here we are. Now, I don't want to fall in here. All of this stuff is very slippy. But maybe we can see. Can you see any fish? Can you see any fish swimming? Let's see what happens if we move one of these rocks. Can we find something very special? Maybe not, zookeepers. Let's see if we move one of these rocks, what we can see. Are you ready? Oh, what's that there? What is that? What's moving? Oh no! What is that? I just don't even know what this is. It's creeping away. Is that a strange insect or something? Now, is this clean? I think this is pretty dirty. Okay, here we go. Come on. Maybe underneath these rocks, maybe we might see a crab, zookeepers. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, I see something. Maybe it's just water. And this one here, let's try this one. Oh, nothing just yet. Somewhere around here, I know there's going to be a sleepy crab. And he's going to say hello to us all. No. Oh, look at those bugs. So many bugs moving around. Okay, let's try one more. Let's just try this one here. Before Teacher Henry falls in. Do you see anything? I don't. Now, have a look at this very special type of rock. This rock has so many holes in because worms live inside. Now, this rock, we can actually break a little piece with our hands and we'll be able to see some worms on the inside. Should we have a look? Oh my days. That is disgusting. But I'm going to put the hole back. Ew, oh my lord. There we go, all better. Wow! Here's the train coming by. Wow, so cool. Now this is a long train. Now I think we can see another train over there who's waiting to come by. Now here it comes. Now if we wave really well, he's gonna honk his horn for us. Let's see if the train driver will honk his horn for us. Watch this. So I'm gonna do honk, honk. Come on, give it to me. We can do it. Go on. There we go. Good job. Wow. Now, even though my town is a little bit quiet and maybe a little bit boring, I really like it. So here's been my trip to the beach with you. Well done, zookeepers. Bye bye.